you're trying to use AI to create your YouTube videos, you have most likely heard things like,
So, in this video, you basically teach how to break TOC of YouTube and get banned very soon.
I don't think YouTube will monetize AI generated videos.
You won't get monetized. This is reused content.
YouTube doesn't monetize AI voices content.
Many people, including several commenters on our videos, will claim that these are facts. But as you're about to find out, these are in fact myths. That is why in today's video, we want to address all of the confusion and questions surrounding AI-based content on YouTube and debunk 5 of the most widespread myths about creating YouTube videos using AI tools. We also want to thank all of you who have showered us with so much love on our recent videos. We cannot be more grateful. And to thank you for your support, we will continue making videos that help your channel grow in the quickest and easiest way possible. So make sure you subscribe and let's get started. Myth number 1. AI channels can't get monetized. This is perhaps the biggest myth surrounding AI generated content on YouTube. So let's go ahead and uncover the truth. These two channels, for instance, create videos completely using AI tools. And they are in fact monetized. If we look at their social blade statistics, they're making thousands of dollars through AdSense. YouTube does not have an explicit policy against using AI generated content for your videos. What YouTube has a policy against is copyrighted and repetitious content. According to YouTube's policy, videos that use content that someone else owns the copyright to, such as music tracks, snippets of copyrighted programs, or videos made by other users without necessary authorizations, can get a claim or strike on their video. And such videos and channels might never get monetized. While that is common knowledge, what you probably didn't know is that even if you have the necessary permissions to use assets such as stock clips or music tracks that you've purchased a subscription to, sometimes you might still end up getting a claim on your videos. And the reason for this is that claims are usually made by automated content ID systems. This is what often makes people feel like that AI videos are getting penalized on YouTube. But in reality, it is nothing to be worried about. You can simply dispute these claims and share proof of authorization, and the claim will get removed. For instance, if you use InVideo to create your YouTube videos and you get a claim on one of our music tracks, you can simply use the license agreement that we have shared in the description to contest it. Or you can reach out to our 24/7 support team and we'll help you dispute the claim. The second and the more important reason your AI content might face monetization issues is because of repetitious content. Repetitious content refers to channels where the content is so similar, viewers may have trouble spotting the difference between videos on the same channel. Where we see a lot of AI-based channels slip up is creating extremely low-effort content that probably uses the same template again and again, making it look and feel exactly the same. So things like using the same text-to-video template or using text-to-speech software to read content copied verbatim from books or blog posts, or even mass-producing videos with very little effort to add value for the viewer can put you in a high-risk zone. Remember that this policy applies to your channel as a whole. So if you have several videos that violate these guidelines, monetization may be removed from your entire channel. So now, how do you ensure that your AI content does not violate these policies? Well, we will tackle this question when we are addressing our last myth. But for now, let's move on to myth number 2. Using AI voices prevents your videos from getting monetized. Now, under its monetization policy, YouTube lists programmatically generated content as an example of something that falls under repetitious use and thus cannot be monetized. Does this mean you cannot use AI generated voices in your videos? Before we tell you that, let's look at this channel, Wisdom of the Ages. If you listen closely to their videos, you will see that they have used an automated voice.
Once a year, go somewhere you've never been before.
Here is another channel, Luca Roblox, that does the same. But yet, both of their channels are monetized, and if you look at their social blade statistics, you can see that they are making quite a bit of money through AdSense. Now, while it's true that YouTube in general wants to move away from mass-produced, templatized, and programmatic stuff and move towards higher quality content, it does not mean that you cannot use AI-generated voices in your videos. As long as your content is original, valuable, engaging, and uses voices that sound more realistic than robotic, using AI voices alone does not affect the quality of your content or the monetization of your videos. A lot of beginner AI-based channels make the mistake of using free text-to-speech softwares, and those make their voiceovers sound unbearable. Here's an example.
1. Lemon juice. Apply lemon juice to your skin and leave it on for half an hour.
Another issue with using free mask tools like this is that several other people are also probably using them, and that can get you flagged under the reused and repetitious content policy. On the other hand, if you generate an automated voiceover using a tool like InVideo, you will have a narration that sounds a lot more realistic and is a lot more exclusive as well. Here, give it a listen.
Today, we're exploring a topic that will make you question your own moral compass.
Now tell me, which one do you prefer? 1 or 2? It is actually super easy to get your voiceovers to sound this realistic. All you need to do is use the automated text-to-speech voiceover option within InVideo once you have the first draft of your video. Here you choose from the newly added realistic sounding AI voices and then just generate your voiceover. InVideo actually creates it for your entire script and then even syncs your scenes to the timing of the narration. And with that, we move on to myth number 3, that AI channels make lesser money than a regular channel. Like we mentioned before, YouTube does not discriminate against a channel just because it creates AI generated videos. The amount of money that you can make from your YouTube channel depends on a number of factors. The first, of course, is CPM, or the cost per mil, which is the amount that YouTube charges from advertisers. Now, the CPM can vary a lot from channel to channel and from video to video, but the average CPM for a particular niche remains largely the same, and this is regardless of how you create your videos. For instance, if you create AI videos in the finance niche, you stand to earn a lot more than if you were to create AI videos in the travel niche. But within a particular niche as well, the amount of money your video makes boils down to your watch time, or how long your audience is actually watching your videos. And increasing watch time is a function of how much value you are providing in your content and how well you've scripted and edited the video to make it more engaging. So as long as you match the quality benchmarks, you can make a similar amount of money as any channel with a human sitting and narrating the script. For instance, this channel, Deathbusters, uses a number of AI generated elements and creates completely faceless videos. And as you can see in this video where they talk about their YouTube earnings, their CPM ranges in the $14 to $18 range, which is actually a great average for a channel in this niche. Now, with that cleared up, let's move on to myth number 4. YouTube punishes videos that use stock clips. By this point in the video, you probably already understand that this is also a baseless claim. But let's find out exactly why. The originality of your content and the retention on your videos is what primarily determines whether your content gets monetized. YouTube does not care if you use stock clips or your own original footage, as long as the content is not copyrighted and you have the necessary permissions to use it. In fact, in a lot of cases, using stock footage is the best way to bring out the story, because going out and shooting everything yourself might not always be possible. For instance, Touropia is a channel that creates top lists about travel destinations and experiences, and they almost exclusively use stock footage pertaining to the destination. They are monetized and they actually make over $10,000 a month from AdSense. In fact, we use a lot of stock clips from the InVideo library itself in our own videos as well. It is super easy to find a clip for almost any use case. All you need to do is use the video tab and search for relevant clips while you're editing your video. And with that, we move on to myth number 5. You don't need to work hard when creating an AI-based channel. This is absolutely not true. Using AI tools definitely helps you cut down on the time and effort it requires to create a video, but the rules of the game remain the same. You still have to focus on all of the parameters: your CTR or click-through rate, your average view duration, and most important, the originality of your content. This means that even if you're using AI tools for every step of your video creation journey, you do need to intervene and make adjustments at each step to ensure that the video that is going out is the highest quality possible. For instance, if you're using Midjourney to generate images for your thumbnails, you will still need to turn it into a thumbnail by adding text and other elements that make viewers want to click on it. Similarly, if you're getting ChatGPT to write your script, you will need to give it a detailed prompt so that you can get an informative script with a good hook that is primed to keep your audiences engaged. And then you will also need to fact check your information and ensure that it's not plagiarized. Then when you move on to creating your video using a text to video option on a tool like InVideo, you will need to tweak the visuals that the AI generates to make sure that they match your script. On top of this, you will also have to engage with your YouTube community, build expertise in the topics that you're talking about, and publish at least 25 to 30 videos before you start seeing results. And figuring out how to do all of those things takes time, whether you're using AI or not. YouTube is a great platform to make money on, but it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, and it is definitely not something you can ace by just spending 15 minutes a day. So if you as an AI-based YouTube creator want to one day monetize your channel, do less of copying, pasting and reusing of stuff and start using these AI tools to create content that is original, authentic and valuable for your audience, and you will definitely start seeing results. Make sure you check out this video next to learn the best faceless niches that you can create videos in to make the most amount of money, and this one to see how we created a YouTube channel completely using AI tools.